Hi everybody. I thought I'd do a quick screencast of how I install Ubuntu Server in VirtualBox. The whole process took me about 17 minutes, but I'm just going to show you the highlights here. The first thing you want to do is you want to go to the ubuntu.com page, and then you want to go to the download page. So you're going to get a pop-up for an ISO download. Save the ISO to your computer, and then we can access it from VirtualBox. So we're going to create a new VM. Give it a name. I'm going to use this VM as a base for all of my Ubuntu installs. I plan on installing X on the actual machines. So just configure your memory and your hard drive space as you see fit. I like to match DigitalOcean as they are the primary virtual machine provider I use. Go into your settings, change a few key settings. I remove the floppy drive just for fun. And I'll be using X, so I pump up the video memory. Oh, make sure you install the ISO that we downloaded here, so that we can use it to install the OS. You may want to change your network. Yeah, double check the ISO. It's still going to pop up later to annoy us. I use a bridged adapter so I can get an IP from my router. But you could also use a NAT depending on your situation. So I go to start the machine. Here it is asking, double checking for the ISO. So I pick the ISO and we start booting. Choose your language, choose the keyboard. I take the default network configuration, no proxy, a default hard drive. I've already set those up. And then you just set up your username. My name's Nicholas Yeoman, so I put my name. Server name, we're just going to call Ubuntu Server, and we'll change it as we need it in the future. My username is going to be Nick. And then you can choose a password. You can see it's already installing as we do this, so we can take our time. I'm going to install the OpenSSH server. Everything else I'm going to configure with Ansible. So we'll just let it install here. And this will take some time, so I've sped it up. Now don't cancel an update for reboot. That actually takes longer than just waiting for the update. It'll take some time to install. Again, it took me 17 minutes. I sped this up. Then we have it installed. It'll reboot. We can log in for the first time. So I'm going to do an apt update, make sure all of our updates have been run. Then I'll upgrade the installed apps, which should just be the base system. Again, that'll take a while. So now I've logged in as root. And I'm going to change my password so that I have a root user. I like to use the old style root user. This is optional. And then I'm going to edit the SSH configuration so that you can log in as root through SSH. just like DigitalOcean would configure it. They'd probably use Kickstarter or something. They wouldn't do it manually. So just find the permit root login and change it from prohibit password to true. Yes, change it to yes. Lowercase yes. And then all you want to do is restart the service. And then we can test it out. Just SSH root at localhost, enter the root password. And it works. Theoretically, it'll work from an outside connection too. Last thing I do is I set up a snapshot so that I can always revert to this stage and I don't have to run through the 17 minutes of time again. You can just clone it from here or whatever you need. Well, thanks for watching.